That's definitely a HERA ARMS CQR lookalike. Hello, what is up guys, I'm your host Gordon and welcome to another one of my Gel Blaster video. What I got over here is a HERA ARMS CQR. Bruh. Just a toy Gel Blaster CQR. But it does really looks like one of those HERA ARMS CQR, doesn't it? But obviously this is just a toy level scale CQR, which as you can see it is 3 to 4 inches shorter. For today's shout out, I have to thank Hikaru Darkness Gamer and Regina Williams for always supporting the channel. Want a shout out? Leave a comment down below and I will be picking a couple of you guys for a Saturday shout out. And obviously I will have to thank Mac Potato for sending me this sweet looking CQR blaster. Mac Potato is a local online blaster seller who sells rare imported foam dart blaster as well as gel blasters. So if you guys are interested with one of these, the link will be provided in the description down below. In the box, we got the blaster itself, the handguard, a drum mag, a normal mag, a flash hider, a fake suppressor, a grip, a pair of iron sight, a fake scope, battery and charger, some gels, safety goggle, and a manual. Align the handguard with the blaster, push it in, and twist it in place. Put on the iron sight, the scope, the grip, the flash hider, or the fake suppressor. The battery compartment is located at the buttstock. Open up the cover, pull out the wire, connect the battery, put the battery in, and close the cover. There is a small door on the magazine for you to put in the gels. Put in the mag, you can choose either the drum or the normal magazine. And this is how the blaster looks like with everything installed. Okay, first look at the blaster. As you can see, the aesthetic of the blaster definitely looks like an HERA ARMS CQR, just that it is a little bit shorter. I mean, take a look at the front part of the blaster. It kinda looks like a split image of an actual HERA ARMS CQR. The build quality of the blaster, as I've mentioned before at the front, this is a toy level blaster. It is advertised for children use. So obviously this blaster is made out of some toy level plastic. When you hold the blaster on hand, the weight of the blaster is a little bit on the lighter side. As you can see, the scale is on the smaller side as well. Not too much at the front part, but more on the rear part of the blaster. As you can see, the buttstock is at least 3 to 4 inches shorter than an actual CQR. Since the buttstock is a lot shorter than an actual CQR, shouldering the buttstock is a little tight for a tall guy like me. But generally, the buttstock itself is actually pretty comfortable to shoulder. Well, obviously, again, this blaster is advertised for children use, not a full-grown 6-foot man like me. Well, I personally think that you guys don't really have to worry about the length of the blaster because a CQR is meant for a CQB situation. It kind of feels really tactical in a way. Due to the slightly shrunk down scale of the entire rear section of the blaster, the grip of the blaster is of course on the smaller side as well. But I'm pretty sure that this grip over here will fit most people because I'm one of those people who have pretty large hands. The trigger pull of the blaster is pretty light and smooth. Definitely, again, this gel blaster comes with one of those clicky switchy triggers. The Picatinny situation of this blaster, as you can see, it is a pretty common M4 or M416 configuration. We got a roll of Picatinny rail at the top of the blaster, both left and right hand side of the blaster, as well as the bottom of the handguard over here, which of course being occupied by one of these CQR grips over here. What I like about the CQR grip is that you can actually hold the grip just like so, or you can just rest your entire palm like that, which is obviously my favorite way of holding the blaster. This gel blaster again comes with a plethora of accessories such as a fake optic sight over here, a pair of iron sight, a fake long orange mock suppressor which I have no idea where I've misplaced it, as well as a orange flash hider. Not to mention that the blaster also comes with two kind of magazine. One of them is of course one of these classic M4 556 magazine, and of course a high capacity drum magazine. But in order to preserve the authentic look of the HERA ARMS CQR, I would just go with the 556 magazine over here. And we got one of those fake dust cover over here, which of course don't really works, but for the style point, I give you that. The blaster comes with two firing mode. One is the manual mode where you actually have to pull the blaster and you can fire the blaster. And of course, just like most of the gel blaster on Amazon or anywhere, it comes with full auto fire. And the rate of fire is actually not bad for a toy grade blaster. If you guys are into single fire, the only way to perform that is trigger discipline. Other than the aesthetic of the blaster, personally I think that this is a very straightforward blaster. Basically a plug and play. So yep, I guess without further ado, let us go try the blaster out. Okay, we are back. So as advertised, this blaster is made for kids. Therefore, we will have some FPS reading, which is basically kids level FPS. This blaster can fire from 102 FPS all the way to 109 FPS with the use of one of those basic gels, of course. But if you guys use one of those white milky blaster, probably you might be able to push another 10 to 15 FPS out of this blaster. And of course, the accuracy of this blaster is actually not bad. In 8 to 10 meters, hitting a target is definitely not an issue at all. Operating this blaster, again, so far I did not encounter any jams, which is a good thing. Passing the wall test is definitely not an issue as well because of the, HERA ARMS CQR static of this blaster. So if you guys really don't plan to use this blaster on the field, I mean, painting this blaster in one of those darker colors and hanging it on the wall definitely looks absolutely beautiful. You might want to 3D print some sort of an extension for this blaster before painting it, and it will look absolutely amazing on the wall. So yep, I guess that's it. This is surprisingly a simple blaster to review. So yep, if you guys like this video, feel free to smash the like button because it will help the channel a lot. I will be posting videos every Saturday and maybe once in a while on Wednesday, so do remember to click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. So yep, go and check it out, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Adios, guys!
Two